My baby! Kuzon just like runs runs out of the command center and just runs down towards the ship.
We should find more ships to explode. That was great. They went like boosh and bash, and that guy ripped in twain.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think Kuzon's gonna have a heart attack if we enter combat again.
We just like slap some duct tape on it. As good as new.
I can't believe you actually hit a shot with that rickety old mining laser back there. That's the real.
Well, I was just hitting all of the buttons. It was a mining laser? What?
Yeah, it's my mining laser. I use it to mine. What,
You can't
do not
mine
use
without
your
the mining laser,
to
silly.
mine?
A ship without a mining drill might as well be a horse without legs, alright?
Yeah, yep. That absolutely.
That checks out.
What is a course?
Alright, let's check the how's our friend doing?
The ship seems to be floating in the drift.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll open up communications and just be like, you alright?
As you open up communications, you hear the static is still sort of there, but it starts to calm down. It's like, thank you.
Don't mention it, friend. How are your engines working? Are you gonna be able to get yourselves out of here?
And you hear once more, thank you. And it seems like the ship is just lazily drifting along in the drift.
So, where are you boys from? Where are you going? You guys seem like you're a transport or something? Which company do you belong to?
As you're speaking to them, suddenly their communications sound like this.
This is weird.
Hello?
The music keeps playing.
Is everything alright?
Can we do a scan of the ship now that we're out of that interfering particle-y thingy?
Yeah, let's scan this bad boy.
Well, computers.
Oh, I will assist.
Yeah, let's figure out what the heck is going on with this.
It seems like there are no life signs on this ship. There's room entry power. The engines are just using normal, like, just pushing itself along.
You know what this means, right?
That I was right and we probably should have never come here?
It means I need to get in there.
God
Prava's
damn it.
already walking towards the breaching
Oh
pods.
god damn it, not you too, Prava!
Yeah, we need to figure out what the heck this is.
Brian, even you? Seriously?
Absolutely, what the fuck?
There's no life forms in there. That means that I actually question. Do scans to determine if there are life forms or whatever in there? Does that
Yes.
also scan for like SROs and like souls and stuff?
Yes, it does. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It is since it makes up a good portion of like the things they do. Don't worry.
Oh god damn it.
Okay.
Aiden jumps from the piloting seat. Well, take care of the ship. I'm going to my room to get my stuff.
There's a little like bleeping, bleep bleep bleep, and what's his name? Oswald? That's it. Oswald is basically like, I shall still take care of the ship, sir. Enjoy your trip.
Yeah, sure, I'm sure I will. So he starts grumbling because he goes to get his gear and armor.
I'll
Just
take
let me.
I'm gonna go in with my power armor, dude.
How big's the power armor? Because
It's a medium-sized creature. It's like
Yeah, don't
it's like
worry.
that takes up
tall.
half of our space, doesn't it? Because our breaching pod can take 2 medium creatures and 8. No, that's fine. That just means that it's you and your power armor is a medium, and then me, Aiden, and Bryn. Then we take 1 breaching robot with us.
Okay. I want to use my power armor really bad. Yeah, Kuzon likes his things. You mean Kuzon's kind of red, so if he was gonna paint his robot something, it'd be red-ish.
reddish, yes.
Oh, Kuzon, you look so big and powerful now. Is that a new outfit? It looks very good on you.
Actually, I should modify the eyes to be red because I want to imagine that when Kuzon like dips into the head, that part is actually his goggles that normally go over his body, like go over his face when he does the exocortex targeting. So he just like, it's like those are just his eyes just behind the surface. His little head, he's like folded up in there. And
right, there we go. How's cookie just
I just open up like the chest just like lowers. And you just see Kuzon's like head and the helmet part and his body holding onto a bunch of controls. It's like it's my new robot suit.
Oh, it looks so cozy in there. Do you have cup holders?
I'll just like hit a button and just like just like a cup, just like a little cup holder just like extends from the chest, and it's like it's not really for
Oh, it has all the very nice.
just like cans of soda and like straws that lead up to his face. Like compartment. It's like a mini fridge. Dude, it's so cool. But yeah, it upgrades me from being a small creature is basically all it does.
Okay.
But I'm on the tall end of medium creatures.
Okay, so you're still a medium creature. Okay, so you can stick full retinue then. Beautiful.
Yep. Don't worry about that. That's totally fine. As your boarding pod flies through space at ridiculous speed, just poof, suddenly you hear the drill on the end of the boarding pod start up, like and the ripping of metal and extra armored glass being ripped apart as your boarding pod slams into the side. Then the drill lifts up, allowing you guys to exit the area. Once you've all exited, the boarding pod closes up and slowly drifts, unable to keep its moorings. So yeah, the first one to move forward is your boarding robot. You see him like taking tactical steps, like 1, 2. Then he basically moves up into an area where you can cover the room. There's no air currently on this ship, or at least in the area you're in.
So my instinct is to check the bridge first.
Yeah.
Where we would find life if there was life. And...
I'm going to I'll take point and move with you up towards the north part with my buster gun and everything out.
Since they're covering the front, Aiden's gonna stay a bit behind and cover the rear.
Do.
So armor's thick on that thing, right? If shots start coming in, I can get behind her.
I have like a 25 kinetic armor class in this thing. Yeah.
He's just as tough as Aiden.
Are there
His armor can mount
computers
weapons.
here?
There, currently in the room, there's a wall computer. There's also a data pad over here and a laptop that didn't get sucked out.
The stove, is it?
Yeah, it seems like the hanging out area.
Yeah,
If you-
25 kinetic and 22 energy.
By the way, Brian, as you come up, even you haven't seen probably much of modern technology in Pact Worlds, but even you can tell this computer is really old.
Oh, is it a Dell?
Yeah, it's basically a version of like a 1990s version of a Dell. Like it's very blocky
wow.
compared to even your technology. Heck, your technology is better because it comes in crystal form.
I mean, everything's better when it's crystals, let's be honest.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try this door. I'm gonna check it out.
It seems to open for you.
Alright, I'll like peer in and just like sweep. Huh. I'll step back out and close the door behind me if I don't see anything, just for now. And just like, it's clear. I'll go up to this door. Is this like a hole that's like stops somebody from just regularly walking into there?
That just it looks like a damaged like plate has fallen down.
Okay. I'll get ready to check out this room. Huh.
You see someone sitting at what appears to be some sort of communications desk. Or at least the withered husk or mummified remains of somebody. And Brian, as you're going through computers, you're easily able to hack on. You have to put in an extra power source, of course, like log it in. It's like, yeah, bring it up. You see dates dating back like almost, what, 10 years or so?
Just 10?
Around about 10 years. Seems like somebody's personal computer. They have a few games on here.
Flappy
Do they have
Birds.
Snake?
3.0.
Flappy Bird.
Yeah, they have some rare games. God, if you sold these, you probably get like at least like 60 credits each.
Hell yeah, I am pretty low. I could use for some cash.
So Aiden, what are you going for that door, or are you just watching Brian do a thing?
I'm making sure since the rest of the guys went on ahead that somebody's keeping an eye on her. I don't want anybody to be isolated right now. Speaking of the door that I'm in front of, anything weird about the door?
You can command the robot around. You can tell the robot to stick with Brian.
Well, I was just about to ask the robot to check this room, but
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like a good
okay.
idea. Check it out. Check your corners. So yeah, speaking
So there's
of this,
no like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, what are you
Uh,
looking for specifically? Like, I can.
Just if there's any like logs or anything about what happened.
Somebody's
you know.
personal computer. It seems like there was some emails between some people. There was some mention that they would be heading to find an SOS that they detected a few days out.
I see.
And Aiden, as for that door, it just seems to be, it just has a sign on it saying engineering.
I'm gonna open it with my gun drone just to take a peek.
Okay.
we didn't scan any signs of life. But if I mind sense from here, do I get any mines anywhere within 60 feet?
You feel an extreme uneasiness.
Prava, how's the front of the ship look?
No signs of anyone in the room, but there are powerful emotions tied to this ship.
I'll join the robot in checking out this room. Oh, it's just like a
Airlock.
Yeah, airlock. You're just checking
Okay.
it out.
I'll lean over. I'll just like pull and move this guy's chair out of the way, and I'll take a look at the terminal that he was sitting at.
As he's pulled out the way, you see his hands like drift from the console finally down to his sides as he's pulled away over to the end. Seems like you could patch back into the jazz music if you really wanted to.
Yes.
Kuzon will take their tape of the jazz music. I'll just.
Oh, so you stop the
Yoink.
jazz music and take it. Okay.
Aw.
So this is like this is the front of the ship I'm at, like the command center, right?
Yes.
Um, I'll see if I can access it and identify. Like, is there any power here?
Yeah, there seems to be some rudimentary power.
Okay, I'll take a look and scope out the. I'll run like a diagnostic report on the ship.
Okay, that would be computers.
Yeah.
Brian, as you're searching through, you see personal effects, notes on what they meant to do, who's on cleaning duty, who's meant to be cooking. Apparently, someone named Fazal is not going to be very good at cooking, so he's decided to take on it.
Ah, damn facade.
Right. I'm gonna put my gun away and instead take out my combat knife. And I'm gonna start walking into engineering, and I'm gonna say, Prava, keep an eye on Brian. I'll take a look ahead.
I mean, this doesn't seem to have much information. They were investigating a distress signal, but this was like 10 years ago, I think?
So who's going to be looking? Let's see. Let's go Kuzon. The diagnostic seems to indicate that there are a lot of damaged systems, but it doesn't look like anything's major's failing.
Can I check any of the history of radio transmissions? Because we were getting messages from the ship.
Yes. In fact, this was the one that sent out the warning beacon. Seems like the person you pushed back was the communication officers. Well, communication officer. Officers, as in, apparently this was one of their species where they're host to a symbiote, and technically are two people, but one.
Okay. So like, because maybe just to make sure I'm not misunderstanding, this was the ship that we were helping.
Yes.
And they sent us messages that were all broken up. So do I see like a log of when they attempted to send us a message during that space combat?
Yes, it looks like they tried to send it during the space combat in the exact time frame that you received them.
But this guy is like dead as dirt.
Yes.
Huh.
No,
I'm gonna message the rest of the crew and just be like and just say like the ship logs confirm the messages that we were being sent during that dogfight, but communications officer here is dead as dirt. Be cautious.
Wait, is it possible that this ship might be one of those anomalies? You know, we've spoken with that trader. He does say that now and then some pockets of anomalies pop up where you can find rare and mysterious artifacts, but has he ever told us anything about maybe a ship being an anomaly?
Sounds about as likely as any other theory.
I mean,
I'll head back towards you guys.
what we were in could have been the anomaly, and that the ship got out of it. Maybe we helped it was never supposed to leave.
But why would the ships fight each other?
It's a good question.
Does the ship's computer, like, the ship looks really old, the body's really desiccated, but we talked to the guy before we left. Are there any signs of, like, time dilation? Like, if you look on the computer's records, does it say it's some, like, crazy date way in the...
It says 10 years passed, however it says active officers, and it doesn't list any of them as being deceased.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop open this door over here, take a peek.
Okay,
As you do, you see that this seems to be the ammo storage for the ship's weapons and general, well, maintenance storage, where they keep all the important things for ships running, everyday running.
At a quick glance, I'm assuming I don't see anybody.
No, doesn't seem to be any bodies or anything. Seems like these depleted rounds are starting to lose their luster, though.
I'm gonna take a step out and check out the other door.
As you go over to the other door, it's much, much thicker than the other one. As you place your hand on it, you see that a small square section of it suddenly starts to glow with writing.
Brian? Take a look at this.
What is this? What kind of writing is it?
Well, it seems like there are several different words on this area. Do you wish to see it, both of you?
Sure.
I'm gonna assume it's some mystic stuff or, you know, mumbo jumbo, so Aiden's not gonna bother.
1 second. Well, you were looking at it to begin with, so you get to look at it too.
Kuzon, did you share the information with the rest of the party?
Inside of the resides your key.
Yeah. You mean
guys,
the logs?
Yeah,
there's a weird
In
message.
character, I communicate all that. Yeah, over comms.
Did you hear, Brian?
Sorry, no.
Okay, guys. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's a weird message over here. It seems like a riddle.
Oh, I'm good at these. Read it off.
Use your head to paint me red. Inside of the resides your key. And then there are 5 words. Bex, Retex, Open, Iru, which is also open, and Faret.
I don't want to bleed out of my skull to make it red. Thanks.
Yeah, that was my only idea too.
Aiden just shrugs. Sounds about right to me. He uses his combat knife to put a little, poke at his forehead and takes out a few droplets of blood and just smears them on the wall.
Where do you
Oh.
if you just smear them on the
I-
wall, it doesn't seem to react.
Oh, well, I say
Might-
smear them on the wall, but I'm gonna say, I'm gonna smear them over the
Wait.
word open.
Wait. Okay.
If you smear over the word open, there doesn't seem to be much reaction, but the smear goes into the word open. So the word open is now red.
Yeah, see? It works.
We should get back there before they kill themselves.
This is what language do I recognize any of these the language used on this?
Iru, meaning open in your language.
Oh.
Vodtek.
I'll tell this robot to stick with Prava, and I'll start making I'll tell it to go in and watch over the
Hey, can
Prava
everybody
go down.
come in here and look at this place?
You really enjoy doing that, don't you?
Prava, are you also going to check it out?
No, Pravo's completely preoccupied by this body. Kuzon communicated that this guy had a symbiote. He's really curious. So he's just like ignoring all communications the crew tries to give him, like...
Kuzon, you see this?
Okay.
So, do one of these words mean open to you?
Well, I have a cheat for this.
Oh, you can comprehend the languages.
Yeah,
I think they all say open in our tongue.
You see, like the yellow
Wait.
eyes of Kuzon's goggles. Just like he just does something, and there's like a bunch of scrawling all
Kuzon,
over
as
it.
you attempt to do that, it seems to glitch. Like you're looking at a glitchy area, like
Guys, hold on. I think I got
almost
it.
the same.
Just
Hang on.
Okay.
Wait, I'm trying to explain something.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What you're looking at, it looks like you're looking at what Bryn does when she, when she stepped through that bunch of pile of rubble, or what she did to the ship before.
Okay.
Oh, it gets all
So
glitchy.
Brian, just to confirm, can you tell me the words that you see?
Well, I see Bex at top,
Yes.
Ratex to the top right, then underneath it, open. Then Ihu, which means open in my language, and Ferret above that.
Oh, I thought the Tash was playing us where we all see a different thing without realizing it, and for one of us the word we understand and nobody else understands that word, so we both, we all have to say our word and that's gonna fill up the board. I thought that was the thing. Because the only thing that I understand is the one above, Bex, and the one I understand is at the bottom right.
So
I think bottom right
Open.
is common.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a theory. Okay, I have a theory for what this might mean. So you know how open, Faret and open, they're the opposite, right? But if you draw them in the triangle of a pentagon that includes Ratex, do you think Ratex might be open, or Ratex might have some relationship to Ferret or open, depending on, or the words relate to each other based on how you draw your triangle?
As you're discussing this, by the way, I just want to go to Prava. Prava, the symbiote mentioned seems to have once been a part of their head, sort of like made up their hair, but it's long since withered and died off along with the rest of it. Now you do find in your searching that he does have a few items on him. Ah, there it is. Sorry. Here's the thing. Keep it safe, but beware of what thou share, for a closed lock shall never be knocked.
Oh, I know what that means.
I found some cryptic nonsense in here, guys.
There's more?
Yeah,
I just about had my fill of cryptic nonsense.
something about not sharing to keep locks closed. Really sounds like some Puritan bullshit to me, but
Okay,
way,
door.
Yosh.
I like turning.
you
it. I was like,
relay
okay,
exactly-
door. I promise to keep this all to myself.
By the way, Ash, do I know if the word Bex is in Draconic?
Oh, sorry, yes, I was meant to tell you. Yes, Bex is in Draconic, Kuzon. Ferret is Undercommon.
In that
Oh.
case, I'm gonna take a few more drops of my blood and I'm gonna smear it over the word Bex as well.
As you do that, you see that the red also conjoins around the word Bex.
I don't like. I'm going to use detect magic.
So does that mean
Oh, you
that,
don't. You, this is definitely magic. It's techno magical.
Techno magic? Okay.
does
I just
that
wanted
mean
to know
that,
what
like,
kind of magic it
So
was.
if we draw, So what does Iru
What-
mean? I'm gonna message Prava and
yeah,
just be
no,
like,
I
do
just
you...
walked into the room.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you also see it, there you go. Let me bring you here.
So I'm gonna look towards the word Iru, I'm gonna look towards Bryn, and then I'm gonna pop my knife towards her and say, "Wanna use my knife?"
I don't. Oh god, this is my curiosity, but this seems like such a bad idea. Prava, what was the note that you found?
Probably just hands her the note and looks at the door.
Okay.
So there's a word here that I see. Is that unique to me? Is
That is verses. Ratex.
So, Ratex. Hey, I know that word. That says closed.
Oh, so ferret and
Ah.
Rotex. That's the word I got. Undercommon ferret. So that's closed. They both mean closed.
Oh,
So if we want to open this, I have to put blood on Iru, and it is opened. What does this note say again?
Ah, right. One moment. I'll bring it up. Right. It says, it's basically, part of it's missing, but it says, "But beware of what thou share, for a closed lock should never be knocked."
Okay, so it's basically not to use
Well-
knock spell to open it.
Luckily
Do we
for
want
us-
to do this, guys? Do we want to open this mysterious door? I mean, we're
Luckily-
here.
luckily for us, we're not knocking, we're just opening it.
Right. So we're all in agreement. We want to open this door.
I poke her
Yeah, why
finger with
not?
my knife.
Okay. I put my I put a cut and then I smear some blood on Iru.
Okay.
And then I take a step back.
So we're clear, everybody back on the map?
Yep.
Okay.
Am I the only one
As
that
you-
finds it weird that it has 5 different languages and basically all of us in one form or another know them? What's up with that?
I don't know.
Clearly,
Weird.
I mean,
ethnically
it was
diverse,
weird because was it a thing where like it was obscuring my ability to read Vex because I also speak Draconic.
Ah, basically you would be able to read that as well. Just everybody was talking at once and I was like, just leave them to it.
Oh, okay.
As the door opens, a waft of sudden air pushes against a lot of you, like. And as it does, you see shimmering forms appear before you.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The creature standing before you has eyes ablaze with the same color as adrift. Cassian looks towards you for a moment, and then looks to all of you, and then says, "Thank you." And then vanishes.
Happy to help.
Prava, do you have anything to say about this?
I mean, it looks like they were stuck in there. That must have sucked. I'm glad we could get them out.
God, I wish Thiveron was here.
I
I
make a
feel...
system check to see if I know what those were.
Yeah.
By the way, as you're looking, Aiden, as you were looking towards like back, and you look back towards the door, since it's actually like a swing bolt, like a big bolty door, it's swung open, but on the sign it now says, "Take what you wish."
I'm gonna look
well,
towards...
that's as much instruction as I need.
Before he heads off, I look towards Kuzon. I'm assuming we just shrugged at each other. Oh, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, that worked for me.
If you wanna roll mysticism, anybody who's inclined to know what they were. Oh, both of you did very well. Basically, they were drift ghosts, souls of the departed, locked to the drift somewhat, be it through the magical energies of the place or any other number of things. It seems like whatever had these ghost ships in constant combat back in the storm. And now you freed them. You also opened the door the right way. Normally such things are very conditional, and they were appreciative.
Don't think we didn't start smelling blood everywhere, huh?
Yup.
That was a good thing we just did, guys. We saved some distressed spirits in need.
Like cursed to fight the same battle over and over again, or something.
Yeah, literally. They were drift ghosts. They were spirits bound by the powers of the...
Wait, Prava, does this imply that the other ships have the same issue? Are there still people trapped on those things?
Well, that's what I was gonna... I think we should go back and disable the other ships and see.
I mean, we measured it out, right? Like, because this ship had a working engine, as far as we were concerned, and then the other ones were like staticky and weird, right?
Yeah, they were very weird.
Yeah, so that's like this one was a unique reading from those other ones. Like this one in our system log that came up as an actual ship, and the other ones were like, as I mentioned, like they didn't have a functioning engine or battery or any apparent pieces that make them work. So I think they're all a part of this ship's illusion, or like part of what's causing the ship to be
Is
stuck.
that how I would understand my knowledge of... Is that like check with my...
Yeah, normally drift beings such as this aren't actually people like these ones are. They are normally just animated through the sheer chaotic energies of this place. They are not very good creatures.
So those are just phantom illusions basically chasing us. They were just like...
In fact,
there
through
to
Brian's
torment
knowledge,
people.
since he actually rolled higher, is that if a drift being gets onto your ship and you enter a material realm, that is basically an invincible creature which can keep attacking you until you re-enter the drift.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh.
So they are extremely dangerous.
That's so
Okay. That would have been bad if they gotten out then, huh? Good thing that didn't happen.
I'll start going through these boxes with my incredible strength.
Oh god, the power
Just
is
like-
already getting to his fucking head.
Kuzon's like, watch me flex.
Hoisting boxes up over my shoulder.
I can just imagine in our long voyages, Aiden is just, doing some powerlifting to make sure that he's in good condition. Kuzon's like, hey Aiden, mind if I join you with my big strong arms? And I'm like, Kuzon, get out of the fucking robot, that doesn't count.
But Aiden, as you're walking past, you see that this wall looks very familiar. Like there used to be a wall here.
Oh.
And it looks so familiar because you also have one on your ship.
Hidden compartment!
It seems though that this wall probably fell down quite recently at that. Perhaps even when you just entered the ship. And now the box that's laying there is free.
Kuzon, Prava, I found the good shit.
Run, run, run. Out of my way, nerd. Run, run, run.
That's the good stuff, but
Of course, there's plenty of items here as well. There's a lot of
You gotta
items.
show us
You
the
don't want
big
to check
one.
these out?
No. Wait. No. We have to save the best box for last. First, we gotta go for the other ones. This one is the last one we open.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Okay.
All right, I'll go back to my original position.
Are you sure you don't want to wait? I mean, we could, go. Oh, we could stop here, and you could wait till next week.
We gotta open all the
No.
boxes. This one we open last because that's the big one. The big one is opened last.
Okay, fair enough. I guess that would be fine. Right. So, searching through the item's general cargo. Essentially what you find is, of course, a bunch of trade items. These trade items are varied in their use and the like, there's some food and so forth. You find about 3,000 credits worth of, goods.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all you find. You're not allowed to see anything else. But, no, seriously. What place are you going to search first? I wish to know, because I've got different areas and
Yeah, I'll go through these blue boxes.
The blue boxes. Those are general ammunition for the guns and stuff on this ship. So they're not exactly a thing. But if you want to search for other boxes in there, that actually contains ammunition.
That is good.
Yes, it contains lovely, lovely ammunition. You see, this ammunition is quite a few standard rounds, but you see there are also some explosive rounds for long arm and snipers.
Ooh.
like that.
Yes. There are actually explosive rounds for long arm and snipers. There are around about 2 boxes worth of that. There are 4 boxes of standard ammunition for long arms. And there is also, let me just quickly, there is also a silencer inside and where is it? There you go, a nano fiber grip. So basically this seems to be where they stored some of their weapon accessories.
Nice.
Where to next? Who wants to know where things are going next?
What about Prava? He's next to some boxes.
I wonder in these green boxes here.
Oh no, that's what I was talking about. As I said, these are the ship
okay.
ammunition.
Oh,
Those are
what
the
about then?
crates.
Okay.
Yeah, those are mainly the trade resources, with 3,000 worth of trade resources. But there are some unique things in there as well. Let me just bring it up. There seems to be a robotic eye within, called an optical laser azimuth. Basically, if you're missing an eye, this can take the place of your eye, but it can also shoot a small laser.
Oh, wow.
Oh, laser eyes!
Ooh. Could I put one of those into my next eye so I could shoot lasers out of it?
You could, if you want an emergency weapon. It's weaker than your general weaponry, but if you needed an emergency weapon...
Just grab somebody, pull them into a grapple, and it's like, look at me in the eye when I'm wrestling you. And
Look me in the eye.
There seems to be a small note attached to it. It's like, for Captain, always the beauty in our eye.
Aww.
Does Kuzon replace one of his eyes?
Right away, do I replace my eye?
We look over and Kuzon's there, with a scalpel, going for his own eye.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? He's probably gonna use a spoon.
I'll pull a Slamani, and as soon as I find an accessory that requires me to remove my eyes, I just do it on the spot.
God.
Just
That
So
was
there's
a
no
thing,
other
wasn't
choice.
it? There's no other choice. I'm just gonna fucking lose my eye. It's fine, guys.
I might adapt it for my for like goggles or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. My infrared.
Something that we can
Yeah.
hold on to. You know, maybe someone's gonna lose an eye someday. Maybe this is actually telling us that dismemberment's coming soon.
Dismemberment's coming. Dismemberment already came. I lost an arm, remember?
That doesn't
Yeah.
count when you can just attach it to the stump and just fix it right away.
Hey, what can I say? I'm a healthy boy.
as far as I'm concerned, eyes are the same. Does it count if you can just pop in a new eye?
Listen, I probably gave you blood cancer when you jumped in my beam. It's gonna take out like half of your organs. We're gonna have to make you back more machine than man.
Oh god. Am I gonna be Darth Vader by the end of this?
So, Aiden,
Yes.
do you open the box?
I open the box.
The box is now being opened.
Everybody huddle around. We all gotta be
Quickly,
around the box.
quickly, huddle around the box.
I'll just lean over you.
All you hear is click mine.
Is this like in that Jontron video where he opens the box and there's just brilliant light and air gushing his hair backwards and he's like, oh my god, it's beautiful.
Yes, that's exactly. It's just like
There's nothing in it. It's just a magical box that just makes.
Yeah, it's,
noise and light.
it's just a magical box that makes noises. Oh,
The magical box of
amazing.
broken promises and expectations.
As you're looking around inside, you see like valuable clothing. Just seems like personal artifacts at first. Like, oh, clothing, fancy a wedding dress. It's like put it to the side. You find some like little bits and pieces, like memorabilia at first, but there is also something at the bottom. A small, inconspicuous box. A box inside of a box. The best kind of box.
Oh man, a box inside a box. Now the anticipation is really brewing.
I know. There are multiple boxes. We're going about box lair here.
It's not gonna be a wedding ring, is it? Because that would be weird. We already found the wedding dress. Come on now.
It's fine. It's fine. Now, probably it looks like with a few adjustments it would fit. Also, as you open up the tinier box.
I pick up the tiny box. I show the tiny box around the people that have circled around me, and I slowly open the box.
The box is being opened.
I want to imagine Kuzon has like the head lifted up and you just see his eyes and he's like watering. It's like so beautiful.
So beautiful. Inside, you see a slightly large golden coin. And next to it, an even smaller box.
What?
What?
Open up the... I'm going to just skip ahead here.
I take out the smaller box. I show the smaller box with 2 fingers because it's very small. And then I carefully open the smaller box.
Like
As you open...
That's been proposed to.
As you open the smaller box, there is another... No, there is 2
I'm gonna
rings
fucking hit you
set...
at this point.
There are 2 rings set inside of a box.
Oh, what I said was actually appropriate.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
There are 2 rings with glowing runes sitting inside of a box.
Oh, I meant what Kuzon said, but yeah, we heard.
Oh, sorry, Kuzon. Yeah.
I'm gonna look towards Prava and Bryn since they're the magic experts with Thiveron Go.
Man, those are some runes.
I'm supposed to know the language that those runes are in.
God, those are some good runes.
Wow. They really add the good texture to the ring, makes it look really unique. Very pretty. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can detect magic. Maybe are these magical rings? Can we?
Well, you could. They are glowing, but I guess that isn't really an indicator. You can detect magic.
What kind of magic they are, you know?
They detect the magic.
Okay, yes, they are magical. One moment. Let me see.
What about the coin? Is it magical by
The
chance?
coin is also magical.
Oh!
Oh!
Wait. What about the boxes? Are the boxes magical?
Oh, there are gonna be more boxes in those boxes forever because it's a magical box.
It does seem the medium-sized box, one you can hold in 2 hands, is magical.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a Matryoshka magical box.
But what kind of magic they are, then...
God damn it, Thiveron, why aren't you here?
But like, I
Don't
can't
worry.
tell what's
I'll
what
figure
magic.
it out.
You do have an arcane lab on your ship. You can probably study these with mysticism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do those things.
Remember,
Okay.
it provides a +3 instead of a +2
that case-
because it has an upgrade.
The rings stay in the box. I close the box. Then I put the box inside the box with the coin, and I close the box. Then I put them inside the magical box, and I close the magical box.
No,
And I'm
the
gonna-
magical box is the thing with both the items. It's the
Oh.
handheld one. The big box isn't magical. It's the hand.
I'll take
I'll
the
take the big
magical
box,
stuff
that
inside the
makes
magical stuff inside the magical box under my shoulder, and I'm like, I'll take this to the ship. We can study it then.
I'll use my brand new fancy long-range ship communicator and basically call for the the autopilot of the ship to come and dock with us.
Okay then. Just let me.
Oh, by the way, Kuzon, anything nice in the other room? I saw a bunch of munition. Anything we can use?
Just a little something. You see like Kuzon reaching by his back and then just waves the box. Explosive ammunition!
Shut up!
No, I'm serious.
Oh man!
Go boom, dude.
Oh!
Go boom.
Lucky!
I'll give you one of the boxes. I mean, yeah, because Kuzon and Aiden are the two shooty boys in the
Yep.
group, so I think they appreciate.
What's that? You have explosive rounds? Oh, that's my jam!
As you are going back to the ship, you see 2 figures appear one more time. They are both holding hands, and both give you all a nod.
Oh,
You finally.
May you rest in peace.
Listen, I'm not the sentimental type, but is it okay for us to steal somebody's wedding rings and, dress?
They said we could have it.
Take whatever you want. So
Yeah.
By the way, why the hell are you taking the wedding dress, Prava? What the hell are you gonna do with that?
it just feels like a shame to leave such high quality clothing here. You know, someone might want to wear this someday.
Oh, Prava,
Yes.
you took, or was it Kuzon? Which one of you took the smooth jazz? You should plug that back in. I liked that tune.
I'll plug it. I'll scan it for malware and then I'll plug it into the ship's computer. I'll
Hell
plug it in
yeah.
and start playing it.
Wait,
There you go.
what's this?
Yes.
Oh, that's your robot.
Oh,
He has an
it's
action.
cool.
He has an action pose picture.
Nice. I like that.
I'll get when the ship is docked in, I'll get the loader bots to quickly help me pull the stuff off. And can I collect any scrap from this ship, or should we leave it?
It's up to
Honestly-
you if you want to spend some time.
I'd say this ship is already weird enough. Are you sure you wanna touch it?
I mean, I guess yeah. If it's like the eternal resting place of 2 ghosts.
Magic
Like-
scrap. Magic scrap.
Okay, Prava says it's
Ghost
magic
scrap.
scrap.
Okay, so you're going to spend some time doing that. Did you guys want to attempt to recognize the items before we end off, or
Yeah,
did you
that
want to
would
leave
be
that till
nice.
next time where you can wake Thiveron
No,
up? Or...
no, we gotta see him. We gotta see him.
Okay. Right, so you're all in Thiveron's arcane lab. It's like, he doesn't know we're here. Quickly.
Brian, what's
What
your
kind of-
movement bonus? What's your?
Mine is 10.
Okay, you roll first, and I'll assist you.
Remember,
Okay.
you also get a +3 from the arcane lab.
Ooh. Oh,
Frickin'
okay. Okay, we're waiting next session for Thiveron. Gotcha.
Right, so you can actually discover one of the items as you take out both of the items. You're like, let's go over a box first. And you check over the box and you're like, oh, whatever's put inside it keeps fresh forever.
Oh, great for snacks.
Keeps fresh for. Are you gonna tell me that that coin is actually chocolate?
No, it's like basically it puts whatever's put inside it into stasis.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Thiveron's a priest, right? Can you go back and like wed those ghosts real quick?
You probably could. If you want to do that next.
Oh well, yeah, here's the thing. We're
can
ending the session here anyway. Next session, Thiveron's here. We're gonna quickly give him the TLDR what happened, and we can go. By the way, do you want to go marry those guys real quick?
I just think that they might be able to pass on easier if they.
So next session, marry ghosts, then straight to
But
Bryn.
here's the moral question here about this entire situation. For Prava, are you okay with them getting married? You might lose the dress since the girl's gonna need the dress.
I was willing to give up the dress for the cause of this girl's wedding. Yes, absolutely.
I'm not willing to give up the rings, though.
We'll make them new rings. But yes, how did you guys find the session then? Did you like the puzzle I made?
Yeah, that was pretty
Inspired by
fun.
Kuzon's?
That was pretty fun.
I like ship combat a lot. I always have fun in ship combat.
I deadass believed that you probably put us all on 5 different screens and we see different things, and that would have been so sweet. But your idea
I
was
did.
also pretty.
You did.
Wait, you did?
I did.
Yeah,
Each of you could read different words, and I put the word under the word. For instance, Bex. Not everybody saw open.
Oh, so that's why, like, everybody said Bex and she said open, and I'm like, oh, she can see that there's the word open underneath Bex as well. But then when we
I
started
didn't
talking, I'm like,
realize.
wait, do we see different things? Because that sounds like such a fucking badass idea.